Thank you for starting your morning with us at WBTV. It is Friday, August 27th.
And now at 6:30, Abby Tedros in the Alert Center staying on top of the latest out of Afghanistan.
There is a renewed push to get people out of Afghanistan after those deadly bombings, and U.S. military commanders saying they expect more violence. I'm tracking the latest in the Alert Center. Plus, our Sharon Hayes joining us live with how one local organization is helping veterans.
Well, seeing those very devastating scenes out of Afghanistan can put a lot of mental and emotional strain on our veterans. And so the Independence Fund is offering a weekend-long event here in Charlotte for support. I'll have the details ahead.
And millions could soon be out of their home after a Supreme Court ruling. What the justices had to say about the CDC's eviction moratorium.
And a vaccine clinic today in Cleveland County. More than 100 people have already signed up. And it's more than just about the shot, it's about the money. Plus new numbers on how many people now have their third dose. Good morning. Welcome to WBTV News this morning. I'm John Carter.
I'm Mary King.
And I'm meteorologist Al Conklin. Another scorcher on the way today. It just
won't end.
Goes on, you know.
Boy.
It will end eventually, but it's not going to end anytime soon. I can tell you that. We've got heat and we've got humidity in the forecast now for a couple of more days before we may get a bit of a break next week. All right, here and now is that we're dealing with a little bit of fog in a few neighborhoods where we had rain yesterday. And you can see, again, out here towards the mountains, again, poor visibility in and around the Morganton area and Shelby 1 mile. So again, use a little caution out that way if you're out and about early on. Now, in terms of where we go from here, again, we're starting off with mostly clear skies in Charlotte, so we don't have the fog to deal with, which tells me we're going to have a jump start. We're going to warm up very quickly. We will go from the 70s now well into the 90s again yet this afternoon. 61 fog around Boone, 68 Morganton. We're 69 for Salisbury, back over to Statesville, 70 Albemarle, 70 in Rockingham. So again, coolest part of the day right now, we're looking at 93 for a high today, and while the rain chances are low, that afternoon temperature will combine with the humidity close to 100 this afternoon. It will be another scorcher out there, and I think it's even worse going into the weekend. Now we're going to take a look at this weekend and next weekend as well. Double weekend forecast plus the latest on the tropics. Ida now, new information. Forecast to be a major hurricane. I'll have the details on that. First alert traffic though right now.
All right, thanks, Al. And we've got good news for Friday morning because basically everything is lit up in green, meaning the traffic is flowing smoothly on the major thoroughfares and the interstates. Everything is really looking good this morning. Let's give you a live look from one of our DOT cameras. This is I-45 at Mount Holly, Huntersville Road. And boy, take a look at this. Traffic fairly light. And again, it is moving well, so you shouldn't really have any issues this morning as you are headed out. Just be aware of volume of traffic. That could slow you down a bit, but otherwise, things are really looking good. Well, evacuation efforts right now continuing in Afghanistan after those twin suicide blasts killed 13 U.S. service members and dozens of Afghan citizens.
President Biden now ordering flags be lowered to half staff. Abby Tedros monitoring the latest developments in the Alert Center. Abby?
This morning, the AP is reporting that at least 95 Afghan civilians on top of those U.S. service members were killed in those deadly bombings. Those evacuation efforts continue this morning. Here's a look at the airport in Kabul. More than 100,000 people have been flown out of the country since August 14th, including most of the 6,500 Americans living there. This morning, the group ISIS-K is claiming responsibility for this. It's an offshoot of ISIS and not affiliated with the Taliban leaders who seized control of Afghanistan's government. The Taliban regrouped despite U.S. efforts and more than $1 trillion in spending to dismantle the group and stabilize the country. There are also questions about whether al-Qaeda could reform and take over. This morning, we are learning more about efforts to support veterans who are struggling, understandably, with all of the chaos and instability that is unfolding in Afghanistan. I do want to bring in our Sharon Hayes, who has more on this weekend-long event that is happening locally intended to support veterans. Sharon.
Well, good morning, Abby. Yes, seeing what has happened over the past few weeks in Afghanistan can be very hard for veterans, and it's very important to hone in on that emotional toll because Veterans Affairs says 22 veterans die from suicide every single day. And so several groups are stepping up, reaching out to those who may be struggling at this time, and that includes a weekend-long event happening right now named Operation Resiliency in Charlotte. If you are a veteran, there are numbers on your screen right now on to call or text. It is free, confidential, and open 24/7. And officials and volunteers working with the organization say that please, if you need help, call immediately.
Anytime you go through traumatic events, especially as a group, there's within that group, you can relate. And so to come back in a reunion like this and see some of those people that went through some of those same experiences you did is very helpful for everyone's mental health.
Now, Operation Resiliency was born to help offer support, including mental health services to veterans and their families. So if you're interested in that or hearing more about this weekend-long event, you can visit independencefund.org. I'm Sharon Hayes reporting live in Charlotte. WBTV on your side.
The U.S. Supreme Court allowing evictions to start again across the U.S. The Biden administration put a temporary ban on them because of the pandemic. Well, the court says the CDC did not have federal authority to do that. Census Bureau data showed that around 3.5 million people faced eviction in early August. An increase in COVID-19 cases in North Carolina that we have not seen since the peak of the pandemic. North Carolina reporting more than 8,600 new cases. We have not had 8,000 new cases in 24 hours since January. And happening today, more people in Cleveland County will get their COVID-19 shot. There's a cash incentive also being offered.
Yeah, a vaccine clinic's being held at Palmer Grove Baptist Church. That's in Kingstown. That's just northwest of Shelby. It's from 9 a.m. to noon. Now, local leaders are offering $100 for rolling up your sleeves. Organizers say more than 160 people have signed up.
We've really been pounding the sidewalks about people coming because a lot of people said, I'm not taking it because it's not FDA approved. Well, now it's FDA approved, so anybody is free to come. It doesn't matter if you have an appointment or not. Just please come. Just come on to Kingstown at Palmer Grove Baptist Church.
And by the way, even if you're not getting a vaccination, you may already have one, you'll get a $25 card if you're bringing someone to get the shot. Again, the clinic is at the Palmer Grove Baptist Church. That's from 9 a.m. until noon. This is new this morning. More than 600,000 Americans have received an additional dose of the COVID-19 vaccine.
That third dose for the immunocompromised was approved on August 13th. A total of 9 million Americans have weakened immune systems like organ transplant recipients. The CDC says COVID booster shots will be available for all Americans starting the week of September 20th. For people who are not immunocompromised, the third COVID shot is recommended 8 months after an individual's second dose. In South Carolina, the Department of Health and Environmental Control reporting 3,200 new cases in the state. We know 48 more people have reportedly died from the virus. And right now, more than 84 hospital beds in South Carolina are being used to treat COVID patients. Health officials say that is a 2.5% increase over last week.
This is new this morning. A North Carolina bill to limit critical race theory in schools is moving forward. It's a Republican-backed plan. It seeks to bar educators from teaching concepts such as white privilege and systematic racism. Supporters say it's to guard against students being coerced into believing certain ideas. Now, Democratic lawmakers argued the bill will result in history being censored and racist views being left unchecked. The bill passed the Senate, just needs to clear the House before heading to Governor Cooper, who will likely veto the bill. Republicans do not yet have the votes needed to override a veto.
Queens Market, a gas station in Charlotte, being sued for price gouging. North Carolina's Attorney General says the store, quote, wildly overpriced its fuel during the Colonial Pipeline shutdown and state of emergency back in May. The Exxon station is on West Sugar Creek Road. That's just north of I-85. Well, according to the lawsuit, the gas station increased its price of regular gasoline by 19% to $3.20 per gallon. They increased it reportedly by 278% to $9.99 a gallon for mid-grade and by 256% to $9.99 per gallon for premium. The lawsuit seeks restitution for all customers who overpaid. The gas station's owner at the time denied any intention of price gouging. Both the owner and employees at the gas station said the prices were so high to deter people from draining the pumps. Carolina Panthers will play their final preseason game tonight.
Yeah, they're going up against the Pittsburgh Steelers at Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Panthers starters are going to play at least a half against Pittsburgh, and that includes new quarterback Sam Darnold. He's number 14 if you see him out on the field there. This is going to be the most game action that Darnold has seen in a Carolina uniform. So kickoff is at 7:30. The Panthers, by the way, you know, lost both of their preseason games so far, so we need a win tonight. How about that? All right, next on WBTV News this morning, a Charlotte couple accused of embezzling thousands from a high school booster club, then using COVID relief money to cover it up, what they're now pleading guilty to.
And a new scholarship opportunity at Davidson College with a special focus in mind, how Steph Curry is helping his alma mater.
And you mentioned the Panthers game. If you're heading to that game this evening, weather looks pretty good. Now, it'll be hot during the tailgate times, but as we go deeper through the evening under mostly clear skies, we'll fall back into the upper 70s. Well, not before we get to 93, though, this afternoon. The heat index 100. A hot, humid day, low rain chances. Rain chances may go up next week. I'm going to talk about that. Double weekend forecast and the latest from the tropics when we come back.
Closed captioning on WBTV News is sponsored by Subaru South Boulevard and Subaru Concord.
WBTV is on your side, giving back to the community with our 3-degree guarantee. Each day that our forecast is accurate within 3 degrees, we'll donate $50 to a local charity. WBTV's 3-degree guarantee, sponsored by Coit Cleaning and Restoration.
Time and temperature on WBTV is sponsored by Honda Dealers of the Carolinas.
Summer is the season for power outages. Call 1-800-POWER90 and get our in-home backup battery system as protection for yourself and your family. Power Home Solar and Generac, the new superpower in home energy.
Kate didn't talk to a Mattress Firm sleep expert. Now she's sleep typing and just hit reply all.
I did? Oh.
Go to Mattress Firm and unjunk your sleep.
It's the Kia Parade here at Paramount Kia in Hickory.
Come check out our great lineup of new Kias like the Kia Telluride.
And the redesigned Sporty K5.
How about the Sportage? Be sporty in a Sportage.
And your favorite compact SUV, the Niro.
How about the completely redesigned Kia Sorento?
And check out the beautiful color of this Soul.
Everybody loves the Soul. Or the multi-purpose vehicle, the new Carnival.
Make it count at Paramount. Come see us at Paramount Kia in Hickory.
ParamountKia.com.
Education should be affordable for all. At Strayer, we offer access to no-cost gen eds and tuition-free bachelor's classes in your final year, saving you up to $25,000 on your education. Out with the old school. Strayer University.
At Toyota of North Charlotte, we're celebrating Toyota's national sales event. Cars are rolling in daily. Get our best deals now and lower your monthly car payment. You can drive a 2021 Camry LE, only $129 a month. And now you can reduce your time spent at the dealership by 95% using our online shopping tools. You can customize your deal and quickly get our price and payment options. We'll even deliver the vehicle to you. Hurry in. We're open till 10 p.m. at Toyota of North Charlotte, I-77 exit 23 in Huntersville.
Where should you start when you're told you have cancer? Start with getting a second opinion at Cancer Treatment Centers of America, where nearly 7 out of 10 patients choose to treat with us after a second opinion. Get advanced diagnostics and precision treatment options from our team of experts who treat only cancer, and learn about treatment options you may not know exist. Because a second opinion might be the right one. Call now.
This Labor Day, put an end to junk sleep. Right now at Mattress Firm, save up to $500 on our top-rated brands. Plus, get a free adjustable base when you spend $6.99 on Sealy. Unjunk your sleep, only at Mattress Firm.
Right now at Power Home Solar, qualified homeowners can get the benefits of solar energy starting at less than $200 a month. Call 1-800-POWER90 today and get the first 12 months on us. Power Home Solar, it's time to own your power.
Call Coit Services today for 30% off carpet cleaning. 1-800-4COIT.
It's 6:44. This is new this morning. The couple accused of embezzling more than $200,000 from the South Mex Sports Boosters Club is expected to plead guilty.
This coming from our partners at The Observer. Anthony and Deanna Sharper were accused of using the club's debit and credit cards for personal and lavish expenses over a 3-year period starting in 2017. Anthony Sharper's accused of trying to hide the thefts with $236,000 in COVID relief funds. The Observer reports Deanna Sharper is expected to plead to 1 count of wire fraud scheme next Tuesday. Anthony Sharper is expected to plead to 4 of his 8 charges, but a date for his hearing is not yet set. Looking ahead, the new Charlotte streetcars will officially launch on Monday.
Yeah, the City Links Gold Line is going to run from 5 a.m. to 2 a.m. and stretches from Plaza Midwood through Uptown, Wesley Heights, and past Johnson C. Smith University. Now, Katz is urging anyone who drives, walks, bikes, or lives near the line to be aware it's going to be running again. The streetcar will continue to use horns and bells to alert you. For riders, the cars will be free until January. And this is new this morning, a new scholarship opportunity at Davidson College with a special focus in mind.
Yeah, our partners at The Observer say NBA superstar Steph Curry and his wife Ayesha are starting it to help out women athletes and scholars. The Curry Family Women's Athletics Initiative will be for 10 women's athlete programs at Steph's alma mater. The couple says their hope is to, quote, help female scholar athletes keep shining. Just good stuff there.
That is. It's boy, they're doing a lot for the alma mater there.
Yeah, and in a whole other way, we're all shining or glistening, as we like to say in the South, when it comes to this heat and sweat that is pouring down.
The heat and humidity are through the roof right now. And we're also looking at the tropics. They're starting to heat up. You know, the anniversary of the landfall of Hurricane Katrina is this Sunday. And wouldn't you know it, that looks like that's when Ida is going to hit Louisiana. Louisiana, Texas, Florida, you know, the Outer Banks. These are areas that are just magnets for these tropical systems. You know that. If you've been with me for any length of time, we seem to track these every year that come up into the same area. But unfortunately, there are already watches up now for Louisiana as they are battening down the hatches. This is Ida. And again, it wasn't terribly organized yesterday. It's already starting to get better organized. You can see some banding here. And again, the center of circulation is removed a little bit from the convection. It's interacting with some of those Caribbean islands. But as it gets into the Gulf of Mexico, we really feel strongly this is going to wind up becoming a major hurricane. I thought that yesterday right from the get-go. The official forecast has now caught up to that because of the environment that is in front of this system as it moves northward and westward. All of the computer models just cluster right here across Louisiana, and then they do fan out a little bit as we go into the middle part of next week. So the first alert here is for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It looks like it's mainly going to be Wednesday, Thursday, but again, there's still some uncertainty once we get beyond landfall as to what happens with this and what way, shape, and form it could impact us. So stay tuned. We will keep you posted. We get updated information throughout the day here and into the weekend beyond. One thing for sure, though, the sea surface temperatures are close to 90. There's a ribbon of really hot water right here where this wants to go. And so with low shear, very warm water, that's fuel for these things. At the moment, 45-mile-per-hour winds. It will likely be on top of the western areas of Cuba later this afternoon as a stronger, strengthening tropical storm. And then here's where we get this explosive, rapid intensification. And again, focus not so much on that cone or this exact line, because it could be, again, give or take a little bit, but this is going to be an impact, we believe, for the New Orleans area as a major hurricane coming in Sunday and then lifting northward and eastward as we go through the southeast and into Tuesday, Wednesday, and even on Thursday. So we will certainly be keeping you posted. Now for today, let's back up. We're in the 70s now, a little bit of fog in a few neighborhoods, but the sun coming up, and we're going to quickly heat up, getting up to about 93 late this afternoon. Football Friday night will start in the 90s with 5 o'clock temperatures under partly cloudy skies. Low rain chances, I might add. But then as we kick off about 7 o'clock, 87, 82 at 9, and 79 here. So by late in the evening, it'll actually feel pretty pleasant. The weekend, again, if you're making plans, plan on hot, humid weather, about 95 both days, low rain chances, but that heat index is going to be up there. So factor that in. In between the Saturday and Sunday, we've got a concert. Brad Paisley out at PNC. And again, aside from maybe an isolated thunder shower, I really think you'll be rain-free with just a 10 to 20% chance. It's not until we get into next week that we start to see our rain chances potentially come up. As I've mentioned, again, you can see the computer guidance. This happens to be our future cast looking out through time. There's Tuesday, not much, but then as we go into Wednesday and Thursday, perhaps a bit more in the way of, well, potential for severe weather and, of course, rain with this. In the meantime, though, it's going to be the heat and humidity. That's going to be the big story right through Monday. Today is day 9 of our heat wave. Tomorrow will be 10, then 11, 12, 13. Now, as we get towards Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we start to see more cloud cover. We start to see temperatures backing off, and we start to see the rain chances picking up. What about next weekend? Well, we believe once we get past this, whatever commotion happens here with Ida as we go into the midweek period, we should settle down and dry out. And notice next weekend's forecast, it looks a lot more seasonal. The normal high temperature now is 87 degrees, and so we're right in that range Friday, Saturday, Sunday, with only 20% chances of thunderstorms. Doesn't look like any big storms coming. If we're going to get much out of this, it's going to likely be Wednesday into Thursday. I'll have an update for you. Again, we get new information, as I say, all the time, but at noon, and of course, as we go through the evening hours as well. All right, that's your forecast now. First alert traffic time.
All right, thanks, Al. The good news is that we've just been relatively quiet traffic-wise this morning. You can look at the current conditions map here. It's all lit up in green, and that indicates the traffic is moving smoothly. Not so smoothly maybe on the ramp from I-85 southbound to I-77, as is typical this time of day. It's a little bit slow because as rush hour is going on, you know, we've got a lot of traffic out there, high volume, and so it's going to be slow, but that's not because of any accident there. That's simply volume of traffic. So have a good drive no matter where you are out there. And next on WBTV News this morning, a special meeting call for one South Carolina school. Details on what the district is doing as COVID cases start to rise. It's 10 minutes before 7 o'clock.
If there's ever a summer to get away, this is it. And the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event is here to make it happen. Secure your deal and head to your Hyundai dealer today, where new vehicles are arriving daily, and get away with summer-only savings on all models. This is your summer to get away with it all. Hey, it's your journey. Own it.
Get 0% APR for 60 months on the Sonata or Elantra, or up to $1,500 in total savings. Visit buyhyundai.com today.
It's Nick at Paramount Hyundai in Hickory. Did you know used car values are soaring?
So are you saying it's a great time to sell your used car?
Yes, I'm saying like right now, like this hour today, do it.
Well, then come see us at ParamountHyundai.com.
It's bow time. The new Bo's Chicken Sandwich is so bold seasoned, hand-breaded, and big league crunchy.
This is so fucking good.
Nana will forget her table manners. Try the new Bo's Chicken Sandwich for $3.99. It's bow time.
Teeth breaking down? Loose or painful? Can't wear your dentures or have no teeth left?
I got my beautiful smile back in 24 hours.
Go to newteethcharlottenc.com for your free evaluation now.
You're ready to buy a new car. What's important to you?
Selection, low price, low rates, low payments, great trade-in value, buying from your computer or phone. Easy. Click 31dodge.tv.
If you like easy, click 31dodge.tv or call 888-31-DODGE.
During the Make This the Summer event.
Look who we've jumped in bed with. Introducing Tempur-Pedic, Sealy, and Stearns & Foster mattresses. Now all at Value City Furniture with our exclusive Dream Mattress. And now get special financing on a mattress by itself or with sleep systems, bedroom furniture, and more. We've even made it easier to try out a mattress. No hassle, no worries. The most loved brands plus our dream mattress. Your dream team. Now all at Value City Furniture.
First Alert Weather App is sponsored by Subaru South Boulevard and Subaru Concord.
No matter the challenges, we were there.
Whatever the struggles, we were there.
And as the sun comes out, bringing the promise of a brighter tomorrow, we will still be here.
We're Duke Energy, and we're building a smarter energy future for you.
WBTV News is brought to you by Verbatim.
Unlock a summer of possibilities in a new Chevy. Expand your options and your perspective. Find new summer adventures. Find new roads.
Enjoy the open road and make no monthly payments for 120 days on all 2021 Tahoe models. Plus, get 2.49% financing for 72 months when you finance with GM Financial. See your Carolina Chevy dealers.
It's now 6:54. Happening this morning, Lancaster County schools are going to have a special called meeting.
Board members set to discuss a possible virtual option, the new mask mandate for buses, and updates to quarantine protocols. The district is dealing with rising cases and has more than 1,000 students and staff under quarantine right now. The meeting's at 9 this morning. We will alert you to any developments. Also at 9 a.m. on QC Morning, we will be speaking live to the Fort Mill School spokesperson, Joseph Burke, on the latest of what's happening with quarantines in Fort Mill schools and what's next.
Well, Cabarrus County is seeing a 200% spike in new cases in the last 2 weeks. The Health Alliance now issuing a public health advisory. An advisory. This is not a mandate, but it's an encouragement. Stricter measures could be coming if cases keep rising.
And new this morning, 8 Huntersville firefighters now have COVID-19. That's according to our partners at the Charlotte Observer. County Health Director Gibby Harris says only 2 were vaccinated. 1 person is hospitalized. Officials say no fire department operations have been affected.
All right, let's talk a little traffic right now. First alert traffic, and we'll give you a live look at the current conditions map. No accidents report, but do want to let you know, David Cox Road and West Sugar Creek Road, they've got a problem with the traffic signal there, so be very careful going through that intersection. It's a very busy road right there. And then one other in the 3400 block of Weddington Road, another traffic signal problem there. Be careful.
First alert weather this morning. We're looking at hazy conditions at 6:55 here. We'll take it down to Rock Hill. That is Fountain Park, and again, a nice spot. Usually a lot of folks doing some exercise down there early in the morning. Be the best time to do it because temperatures now are at the coolest part of the day. Upper 60s across the foothills, lower 70s here in Charlotte. Rock Hill is at 70 now. We're headed for about 92, 93 this afternoon. High heat and high humidity. It means the heat index will be up close to 100 this afternoon and probably over 100 Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Rain chances low, but the heat is up. Tropics getting very active. Ida may, in fact, bring us some rain middle part of next week. We will keep you posted on that. Mary.
All right, question for you all.
Yeah.
Do you like buffalo chicken?
Love it.
Love it.
How do you feel about sushi?
Not so
Love it. Love
okay,
it.
we got some split opinions here. What about buffalo chicken sushi?
I'll try it.
I'll try
I've
it.
got questions.
Yes. I'm liking the look of that.
Yeah, Hisho Sushi has a new crunchy buffalo chicken roll you can try starting next week. But today, one of the chefs is going to be in our kitchen to show us how it's made.
I know where I'm going to be at 9 o'clock
We'll have to watch.
All right. Thanks so much for watching WBTV News this morning.